Big Ticket Morning Show with Jazzy McBee on V103, the ATL's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks.
Hold on, before we get started.
Wow, go straight to
it. Yeah. So, we were listening to, one of the Zodiac signs. This is one of your songs. It's
Which
a classic.
camera's my camera?
Well, I don't know.
Classic
the straight
Is that
one.
my camera?
That's your camera.
And so Ticket brought it to my attention.
Zoom in so you can see the rim of my nose go up while she talking.
You did not mention Aquarius in
that?
Zodiac sign. What's going on?
You flaring the nostrils?
Yeah, but what's...
How I feel about Aquarius.
Why?
Zoom in.
Why? Tyrese, seriously, I feel some type of way. Why?
Wait, you gonna go ahead and keep feeling that way. That song is not changing. It's been out for 20 years. You want to protest 20 years later?
Yes, I sure and
it's
I
a little
do.
too late.
What
a little too
happened?
late.
You don't
What
like
happened?
Aquarius?
That's what I'm saying. Look how much attention you giving me.
I wasn't giving you attention. I'm
This
only
is why.
mad 'cause
This is why. Right here.
I'm only feeling a certain type of way because you didn't mention it. And you literally just brought that to my attention.
You should have just came earlier to the party when you was born. You would have been a Capricorn.
Now, if I had met you when I was writing the song, I'd have been like, you know what? I met at least one.
Okay, good.
So let me.
Okay, I'll let you live.
Let me include them. Otherwise,
I'll let you live. Okay, it's still one of my
she's
favorite songs.
out of there.
Tyrese is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Introduce your son in the movie.
Yeah, I don't really want to, but I will.
How do you deal with him? What's going on?
He always
Introduce
starts.
him.
I ain't even do nothing
These
this
youngsters,
morning.
man. No, you was popping in the dressing room,
You know what happened?
backstage.
This man gonna come up to me and say, "I don't like your outfit."
Oh, what?
I said, "For what?" He said, "Your knees out."
I say your knees is out for breakfast.
Why can't
And this is
nobody
what
out?
happened. That's what I'm saying. See, the youngsters ain't got no respect out here, man. No respect.
The Gen Z.
You gotta eat breakfast, then put your knees out for lunch.
Did you eat
You ain't your
breakfast this
knees out
morning?
for breakfast.
And with the
Did you eat
pause.
breakfast this
I
morning?
ate breakfast this morning.
So you good.
I can have my knees out.
But
No.
Chris, introduce yourself since he ain't talking to you.
I want to introduce you.
Oh, but then go ahead then.
All right.
Ray.
No, man. Just listen. I'm gonna talk because your knees is out. It's embarrassing. So listen, y'all. We got a movie called 1992,
Mm-hmm.
and the tickets just went live. So
Nice.
don't be stupid. 30, 40 years old out here, understand that these youngsters out here ordering tickets online, they taking over the whole 2 row, and you gonna end up I'm gonna go to the movie, watch this one with my lady, and you sitting on the front row looking up at the screen with your
Oh
neck
my
hurting,
gosh, that's
and
the
you wear
worst.
glasses. All
the
up
worst.
people knows in the movie. So Chris plays my son.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of tension between me and his brother throughout the movie because he don't understand what he don't understand. And that's what y'all need to understand about what you don't understand. You understand?
It's to get some understanding. How about that?
No, but this the movie is about the 1992 riots. Y'all remember that really, really traumatic experience. I won't just say it was traumatic for us as black and brown culture. It was traumatic for everybody to watch that footage of them beating Rodney King, beating that man black and blue, literally killed him, brought him back to life. They got so tired while they was beating, they was taking turns.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. I'm tired. I got about 20 of them up. Give me a second to catch my breath. Okay, you done?
Yeah.
Tag team. They went right back in. So instead of Ray Liotta, rest in peace, and his crew, caring about what was actually going on April 29th, 1992, they decided to break into a warehouse and steal 50 million in platinum bars out of a safe.
It's a window of opportunity.
Yeah, it's a window. While y'all distracted and mad about all the stuff going on with the white and the black people, we gonna go on over here and break in this warehouse.
Right.
So it's a heist movie. It's not a movie. So many people like, I don't want to watch no movie about no riot. You're gonna see about 3 minutes of rioting, looting in the movie, because that's what happened when we got mad. Because I was out there looting too, and
I was
Snoop
about
Dogg
to
was
ask you.
too. But while they was rioting and looting, they looked at that as a distraction and said, well, if you call 911, it's probably going to take them about 4 or 5 hours to show up. So Chris is my son. He's in my life. I'm not going to get that part away, but he's in my life suddenly after I wasn't in his life. And he don't want to listen, just like the rest of these youngsters out here. Ashy for breakfast.
When you think back to the riots, you said you was out there. I was going to ask you, what was it like in real life for you during the riots? Were you outside?
I was
Were
scared.
you inside?
I was scared. I was really scared. I mean, it was about 5 weeks of not seeing the sun. There was so much smoke and soot in the air. Ashes was all over the cars. Anything in your whole neighborhood, your house, your grass, the streets, all covered in ashes.
Wow.
Because it was so many things burning, so many whole neighborhoods, looting, rioting. It was crazy. I remember the Koreans on top of the stores, open season, just shooting, trying to protect their businesses. They were writing black-owned businesses on all of the buildings, thinking that we didn't know that the buildings was black-owned or not, to stop cars from driving through their front window. I remember the Reginald Denny situation. I remember everything. And so, I would have never did this movie. It was a movie about riot and looting. I did this movie because of the father-son dynamic, because of the father-son dynamic with Ray Liotta and Scott Eastwood and all of his, he's got 2 sons in the movie, and they're all goons. Like they rob banks and they do heist. And they was like, while y'all black and brown people mad at what happened with the verdict, we about to go get this money. So it's the most diverse film that's ever happened out of South Central LA. Go down the list: Colors, Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, Baby Boy, Training Day, Straight Outta Compton. You've never seen this many white people in one South Central LA film. And, only I can say this. This is the Fast and the Furious of South Central movies.
Okay.
With that much diversity.
Okay.
And I'm proud of that, because normally when you have black culture and black topics, if white people is in there in the hood, it's normally them just being police officers doing bad things to us.
Right.
So this is a movie I'm very proud about. But all jokes aside, Chris is a goon as an actor. He's definitely the future. And people are going to be blown away when they see this young brother and what he's bringing to this script. I'm going to let him talk. Go ahead, Asher.
So outside of normally, what was it like working with Tyrese as a father on set?
Wow. I think we knew what was ahead of us when we got there. I think just reading the script, we kind of already had this preset position on how we are to show up on set and translate this relationship, this very unfortunate relationship but familiar relationship to the audience who watches. And we jumped straight into it, improvising scenes, rewriting things, trying to make it work, trying to make it feel as dysfunctional as possible, because that's what it is. It's a father who was absent, who gains custody of his son and trying to come back to be a father. And it's like, bro, you're not my dad, man. I don't even know you like that.
Yeah, he treated me like I was just semen.
Yeah. I mean, that
Like,
happens in
you
real
are not
life.
my
Seriously,
dad.
it is real life. So a lot of people, when they look at the film, they
Only
can
thing you did was
probably
made
relate
me with
to
my
it.
mama. But
Right.
as far
Hey,
as
listen,
you
it happens.
So my whole understanding of this
Crazy.
character was like,
Disrespect.
I don't have any respect for you. I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe in my heart there's a want to have a relationship and respect, but the ego won't allow me to actually accept you.
Because you think you your own man.
Exactly.
It's going to get socked in your chest.
So I'm not gonna lie. I remember sitting on this very long flight to Sofia, Bulgaria, and all I was thinking in my head is, all the acting training that I've had over the course of my career, really getting down in the dirt. I was like, I'm about to pull Tyrese's best performance out of him ever.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing that I could think about.
Nice.
Wow.
And not because he's not great, because when you get on set with him, it's very different from when you watching him in movies.
Okay.
We've all seen him in Baby Boy, Waist Deep, Four Brothers, all of these legendary movies, The Fast and the Furious, Transformers. But when you actually get on set with him and you realize how intense and how deep he goes into these characters, very different thing. But I knew it's like, okay, we're so used to seeing him in Fast and the Furious that now we're comfortable with knowing, okay, he's going to give jokes, he's going to make us laugh, he's going to entertain us. But in this movie, he does not make a single joke.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even show my teeth. Now that's pretty challenging.
Now, do you think you accomplished that?
Tombstones in this damn mouth. His teeth, it's like anytime I talk, it's just like cover these
Different.
With the scraggly beard.
Do you think you accomplished that?
I think we accomplished it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tyrese?
Did he pull a performance out of me?
Yes, did he?
Absolutely. It was very uncomfortable. Because it was we're going this way, and where we're going is not up for discussion. See, a lot of y'all are raising 10, 12, 17-year-olds, and every time you say, let's go, turn your TV off, turn the video game off, give me your phone, y'all ain't got no real firm, specific respect with these youngsters. And so everything that you tell them to do is up for discussion. So even though in the movie he's just now in my life and vice versa, I just had to put some real alpha specific boundaries in place, all while trying to protect him from himself in the movie. Because why would he listen to me and I just got here? And he don't know who I am. He don't know what I mean to the streets. He don't know that everything you think you are, everything you trying to be, I done been there and done that, got a hat and a t-shirt, which is why I don't wear my knees out for breakfast. So all I'm saying is 1992, I don't really know how to sell it other than telling y'all nothing else matters on Labor Day weekend but this. And you got Beautiful Pain, my double album coming. So you're going to be able to listen to the album on the way to the movies, experience this movie, listen to the album on the way home, and then go make your baby brother, your baby sister.
Okay,
We
now.
grown.
In theaters Friday, August 30th, and like he said, go get your Fandango on so you ain't.
Yeah. If you sitting on the front row, I tried to warn you. Don't think you could be 35 years old and go beat all these youngsters with this technology, man. They out here, they not playing.
At all.
The tickets just went live yesterday, and the energy is so crazy, they already adding theaters.
Right.
I just woke up. I just posted it.
I heard. Yeah, we saw.
I just posted
We saw your
that-
angry, sleepy
That's
son.
good. That's a blessing,
Yeah,
right?
they did. They just posted that here are all of the theaters that were just added in LA and DC and Philly, because, how do I say this? Because I'm very honest. Imagine having 10 billion in the box office on your name and have films being translated in over 200 languages. And then you come out with a film with tension, a touchy topic, and these white people in Hollywood, like, what are we gonna do with this? How do we market this? And then the trailer comes out and it does over 100 million. And now we go from no premiere straight to DVD to 5 premieres and them adding theaters. Because when the people want it, they want it. So I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all in advance, because nothing else matters Labor Day weekend. And shout out to Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is about to go so crazy over the next 5 days.
Good.
We got some stuff that's about to be, I can't even tell y'all what we about to do.
Yes,
All
you
I'm going to
can.
say is
Just a little bit.
go on y'all Instagram. whatever.
Yes, you can. Why can't you? What you mean?
Just
Why
a little
can't
bit.
I-
Give us a little hint.
A little sneak peek.
Just a little hint. You know the people wanted it, anticipating it. You know you want to say something.
What is Snoop about to do over the next 5 days leading up to the release of 1992? What is he
August
about
30.
to do? Friday, August 30. What is he going to do? What is he going to do?
Mike's on you.
I got to get out of here, guys.
What?
Sit back down.
You better come back.
Where you going?
Snoop is good.
Come
If you
back.
don't come back, Tyrese, go get him. If you don't come back,
This is what you have to deal with.
I deal with this
all day long.
every day.
I got my car in ballet. They told me I can come back in 5 minutes.
You didn't even drive. Sit down. You took a black truck.
He gotta wait for niggas. He gotta wait for them to come pick him up. He
that
ain't going
mic
nowhere.
back
He gonna be standing in the lobby.
What we doing?
Both of you tell me what it was like working
Aquarius
with
is
Ray.
serious,
Ray.
ain't it?
Yeah,
That's
Aquarius.
why your name was in the zodiac.
Oh my
What
gosh.
was it like working with Ray Liotta?
Ray Liotta, man. Ray is the most intense person I've ever worked with, and I've worked with some intense people, including him. Ray didn't talk to me for 2 weeks
What? Why?
because he method acts.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. So
Legend.
he locks in, and if he doesn't like you in the story, he don't like you in real life until he likes you.
Oh, so he really gets into
Oh,
character.
yeah,
Does
he's
he
in.
go deep?
He don't come out of the character.
Yeah, he's in it
He's
the
in.
How
whole
did you
time.
feel? Did you know he was actually getting into character?
I just, he plays these characters all the time. He
Right.
plays like
He's
his
not gonna
most
give you the
legendary.
heads up. When you get to set, man, don't talk to me. You just kind of realize he don't want nobody to talk to him.
Like I literally walked up to him and said hi. Like the
Act
whole
like,
thing.
act like I'm Ray. Go ahead.
Like, Mr. Ray, it's so nice to meet you. I'm blessed to be able to work with you. I can't wait to be able to get in these scenes and just learn from you. And I hope you have a great day. Walked off.
What? So what was your
He
reaction?
was in his little chair. I was standing there like,
Let me put the old man.
that's him. I'm like, oh, okay.
But did somebody give you the heads up?
No.
that this is what he was doing. Oh, so you was just
Matter
kind
of
of like,
fact,
man, he
my
don't like
first
me.
my first day on set, I landed in Bulgaria. They took me to set. Come off of what, a 16-hour flight, 2 flights. My first scene was with him.
You ain't even get to talk to him.
No, he got the set.
Wow.
It got real. It's like
I can't even tell y'all what happened. I can't
No,
tell
you should. You should, because it's disrespectful.
My first scene, this is what happened. My first scene, they're like, okay, it's time.
He wasn't
I'm like,
supposed to be
okay.
on the set that day.
Oh.
He just got in town. Ray Liotta or the director decided, we should shoot this scene, now instead of waiting 2 days to do it. But he just got in town, blah blah blah. So he gets to set. Nice to meet you, and then this happened. I was mad
said,
as hell.
"Nice
As
to
his
meet you."
father,
You're a father role. You're still in role.
as his father,
Okay.
I wasn't feeling it.
So
Now, did Ray do- okay.
This is what
Go ahead.
happened.
Go
and
ahead, son.
I
Go
love
ahead,
Ray
son.
to life. Rest in peace.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
so happy that this happened now, but in the moment I was shook because it never happened to me. We usually do a rehearsal. We didn't do any rehearsal. Like Ariel Roman, the director, is insane. He did this on purpose now. Threw me right in the scene. So we acting, going over it. We doing it. We in the full fledged of things. He puts a gun in my head, and in the middle of the scene, not written, not rehearsed, wasn't supposed to happen, he slaps the shit out of me.
What?
I was mad.
Like the front hand or the back hand? Which one?
Open hand.
Oh, the open hand.
Straight across. All his power.
He went all Yugen on his
What
ass.
did you do? What was your reaction like?
I couldn't break.
Were you trying to break? Were you gonna break character?
Being a trained actor,
Okay.
you're taught never to break character until the director
So
yells
it's
cut.
Ooh, that's all.
Oh, Yugen!
So the shock and horror on my face, because that scene made the movie.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, really?
That's real shock and horror. And for the rest of the next 20 takes, I spent the entire time being in fear, not of him specifically, because there's not many people that I fear, but fearing what he might do
What else?
Right.
off of impulse. And he changed it he didn't smack me every time.
Thank God.
One moment he hit me with the gun, the next moment he kneed me in the side. I'm like, this man is just abusing me.
Oh my God.
And I wasn't on set.
Day one.
I
Day
wasn't
one.
on set.
First scene, day one.
That's
First scene.
crazy.
I wasn't on set.
Now, what was your experience? Did you interact with Ray? Any?
I don't want
Tyrese?
to talk about it.
Well, you gotta talk about it, cause I wanna.
Mad about what he did to my son.
I know. But did you get a chance to get him back?
Cleaning my teeth right now.
Did you get him back?
I can't give away the movie.
Okay.
All
Everybody
I'm
gotta watch the
saying is,
movie.
listen, y'all. Imagine straight to DVD to this. Y'all are something else. I just got off my knees praying this morning, and there's a song that Kim Burrell released many moons ago that we all love, and the song is called "I Come to You More Than I Give." I come to you for more than I give thanks for what you've already done. I'm asking God, can you make sure that every time you get on your knees, you're asking God for something else.
Yeah.
This morning, as I was praying and I was on my knees, I got, I'm always crying, but I was in my emotions. It's all right. I'm a crying black man.
Yes, you are.
It's all right.
And every black man out there, I hope I give you permission to let that shit out. When they get your food order wrong at Chick-fil-A, cry about it.
Don't cry. Don't do that.
Cry about it.
Don't do that.
Cheese.
Don't do that, please.
Oh, but that weren't gonna say that.
You need to check yourself in to therapy.
Fry the cold.
No, if you do that, no.
Ain't got no Polynesian.
No, don't do that.
I told these niggas at Chick-fil-A I was allergic to chicken.
Hey, you
There you go, Chick-fil-A.
please don't do that.
Goofy ass. You
Please
supposed to
don't do
swell
that.
up. Pull your ass over and embrace that swell up. Anyway, I was on my knees, man, just really thanking God for my life.
Yeah.
Like, when you can't explain your life, see, we could all come up with what we want to do, but it's the how that belongs to God.
So you said that, just reflecting on that song, how do you fix that balance?
Between?
Giving more than you ask.
We always gonna ask more.
I did it this morning.
Yeah.
By being thankful and grateful.
Man, listen.
Because
When
that's
you praying
conviction.
on your knees and you saying, I want for nothing. Like, I want for nothing. And whatever I could find myself wanting, just knowing he's got it all figured out.
Done.
It's faith.
Like, yeah, there's a couple things that ain't checking out right now, but how do you go from, here's the rundown. They bought the film at a film festival. After they bought it, straight to DVD, straight to streaming. Then it became, released the trailer, 100 million views. Wait, we need to rethink this thing. They pushed the release date back from February 2024 to August.
Okay.
What is going on? Something's here. Maybe we got the data, the research and all the stuff wrong. Even if you go to the Lionsgate Instagram page, no trailer that they posted on Lionsgate outperformed ours.
Wow.
And we are the little engine that could. So for everybody that's going out there to support this movie, everybody who's already pre-ordered, everybody who's taken my advice, I'm 45, so I understand what happens when you sit on the front row and you trying to impress your lady from watching it opening weekend.
Oh my God.
And you sitting up there and you, oh God damn. And your girl is sitting in the front row rubbing, I ain't gonna rub your neck, rubbing your neck because she know that neck is killing. You looking up for 2 hours at a movie and you got on glasses too, so you all up somebody's nose with that face. You know, because when something happened over there,
You got to turn. You got to pivot.
Those are the worst seats in the movie theater.
Worst ever.
Why don't they even make those seats anymore?
I have no
I
idea.
don't even know. They supposed to rip out.
Some people actually like sitting in the front.
No, I'm saying,
I
well,
can't.
you know what
I don't
they-
understand.
They
Move 'em
actually
back
make
some.
them. They actually make them for visually impaired people.
Oh.
No, they don't.
They do. I promise you on everything
I think, Chris,
I love.
I think you just making stuff up.
I don't know. Those are the worst seats in the
This
movie.
is not right.
promise.
I think that the
promise.
visually impaired community is coming after you.
No, I promise.
Now,
So
when
for
they
instance-
do, you won't be my son that week. Now,
So
when
look,
it's all over, I'll come
I'm
back.
gonna give you an
Right or
example,
wrong,
right?
you're supposed to be with him.
I'm
Ty.
gonna give you an example.
Right or wrong.
So a lovely director that I've had the pleasure of working with by the name of Adam Morris.
Okay.
He's the first blind director.
Oh,
He
wow.
only has about like 16% vision in his left eye, and he has a condition. When he goes to the movies, that's the seat. He wants the middle seat so he can sit as close to the screen as possible and see. And he's an amazing filmmaker. If you watch the Super Bowl right before Usher performed, that Google Pixel commercial, he directed that.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
He's incredible. So they make those seats for people
Okay.
who might have,
Not for the people who running late and trying to
right.
impress their lady.
Because
So if you late, that's just on you.
No,
Well,
I won't see the movie if I have to have those seats.
say that I don't really know if 16% is technically blind. It's on its way to blind.
It might be legally blind.
Legally blind. You are
Well,
legally
16.
blind.
He has
He's
nothing
legally
one.
blind.
Stevie
16
Wonder is
on the-
blind. Stevie Wonder ain't sitting on the front row to get no version of watching the movie.
Still technically blind though, man.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just trying to give some clarity here.
Y'all act like brothers for real. Like y'all really do. Brothers, father, son.
All this technical stuff,
yeah.
man. All this
wait, hold on.
technical.
Hey, man, you know, I ain't got no toes. If you got two, if you got two toes,
Hey,
bro,
he just say they
you
gonna
can't
come after
say-
me. They about to come after him.
No. They're not coming after me because I am speaking facts. It might be uncomfortable, but man, I ain't got no toes.
Hey, don't
And if
argue
you
with them,
got
but let them
two-
have it. Them Capricorns,
If you
let
got
them
two
have
toes, you got toes, bruh. You might want them other three. Them other three would change the dynamic of your walk.
Hey.
But you got two in
it. Tell
there.
him okay.
I do not co-sign.
You got,
listen.
you can't say
Look at
no
me.
toes when you got two.
Tell him say it's okay.
Now, if you had two toes left,
Don't. I see. Look.
hold on, Jigga. We Capricorn. I'm gonna
Oh
ask
my
you a
gosh.
question.
Yes, sir.
Because you walked the way I walk. Here, hear me out. If you had two toes left, which two would you want?
Big toes.
The big toe. What?
One on each foot.
Y'all are stupid.
Ain't nobody laughing at no handicap. We had some questions. Okay? If you had two toes.
Two big toes. You need
two big
balance.
toes. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I was going to say the same thing.
Pick up the mic.
Capricorn,
I'm going to
bro.
tell you why those two toes is important.
Why?
Because you could jump off the diving board.
With the that makes sense.
You can jump off the
That
diving
doesn't
board.
make sense.
Because whenever you see somebody jump,
Oh, they tell that too.
You need the strongest toe? That's what you saying?
that toe,
That wasn't
big
my
toe,
reason, but I
that
hear
big
you.
toe would jump up, and then you get to jump out
I don't-
there. And
you
go
know
on
what?
and do your thing. Try and jump on a diving board with a pinky toe and see where your ass gonna land. You're gonna land all over there.
I don't know how we got here.
I'm
people.
staying away
I have
from
no
this.
idea.
All I'm saying
Movie
is
1992 in theaters Friday, August 30th.
that's right.
Earlier you talked about
Not kidding.
you being cool with the fact that you're a crier,
Yeah.
and that you've been through some things that you've had reason to cry
Tigger, you a crier too.
Tigger, you cry?
on the inside.
Oh, you cry on the inside. So you,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Tigger cry too. Ain't no way to be a Capricorn and be in tune with your emotions and not be a good old crier. Okay, we are all in tune with our emotions. The question
when
is,
Tigger said
why
the
are people
inside.
so uncomfortable? No, he ain't crying on the inside. That's a lie.
He cried on the inside.
He cried on the inside
of his
and the
house,
outside.
in the inside of his car, in the inside of his
Yeah,
office.
yeah.
On the inside.
Well, I mean, this is enlightening as a woman because, again, a lot of men don't show emotion.
Oh, I cry.
Again, and my thing is, we're okay with men being vulnerable and being emotional.
Most
but
women
you
ain't,
can't,
though.
But right, and right, because we're not necessarily taught that.
This is
like,
way
okay,
off topic, but you know why most men aren't as vulnerable around women?
Why?
Because y'all weaponize it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Most women.
Yeah. If I open up and share some stuff with you while I'm venting and talking, and then we get in an argument and you throw all that shit I just said in my face,
You'll never open up again.
it's a wrap. So we, if you scared, go to church. And then when you go to church, because you are scared, they laugh at you. They make a mockery of you. Why you so quiet? Why you don't talk? Why you don't vent? Why you don't say nothing? What's on your mind? Then as soon as we finally get comfortable with opening up what's on our mind, then we get beat down for it. So it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. So in the midst of it all, I'm going to stay quiet and just keep crying.
Well, right. I was about to say, so even though you
What's
receive
on your mind?
even though you
Congratulations.
even though you receive criticism for it, it doesn't matter. You still, opening up.
The only crying
in such-
video that I had nothing to do with was the one that "What More Do You Want From Me?" I was on psych med, so I didn't really know that I made that debut. I didn't really orchestrate that one.
Really?
Yeah, that was out there for 4 months while I was literally out of my mind on psych meds. And so I didn't really know that happened. But yeah, if you ever see me getting emotional or talking about something that's triggering, then yeah, I'm gonna let them things fly. And I feel better after I get that off. I think, you know, tears is magic, man.
Yeah.
Like you get emotional when you're having a beautiful moment, when you have a child, when you get engaged, when you get married, when your mother survives something, when you haven't seen your childhood friend in forever and your world has been lonely without them and you finally link back up. Tears represent so many different beauties and wonders. And it's the only thing that you can't like just randomly create. Like it's like tears reflect the emotion of the soul. Like them things gonna drop when your heart, your mind, and something inside of you is connected to something. You know, we could be laughing all day. If that shit really ain't funny, these tears ain't coming out.
Right.
Like, man, this dude had me laughing so hard I was in tears. Your heart is happy, tears gonna drop. So it's not just sad, you know, but it's good to get it off, man. It's good to unload. It's nothing like a good old conversation that can take the weight of what you're carrying off your shoulders. And the question is, who do you have in your life that loves you enough to notice?
A lot of us don't. But when we do have those emotions, why do you think we would run like to social media like immediately when something is happening in our
Not
lives?
everybody. Not everybody. We live in a cut and paste world. Put a filter on it world. I tell people all the time, if your favorite couple is considered couples goals, why are they couples goals? Because of what they appear to be.
Right.
Why won't they upload the argument they just had?
But why should they?
They're gonna skip. Why should they? 'Cause
Yeah.
Why?
That's a
Why?
part of it.
Why should they?
I don't know. Like I just feel like
No, that's not real.
Yeah, if you're gonna be real, you gotta be real.
I
Well,
want-
I
I wanna-
don't, but you know, but some couples just like to, post their mate on social media, and they're not saying they're couple goals. Other people are deeming them to be couple goals. So it's just like,
Well, because
am I
lean into it.
necessarily obligated to post every
Why
moment of our?
Why are you obligated to post all the happy shit?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you can control what you can control on your social media.
You gotta hear me out, babe.
Let
Hold
me
my
hear
hand
you.
for a sec. Hold my hand for a
My
sec.
hand's cold?
No, they are, and
Okay.
I'm waiting. It's so cold up in here.
It is freezing, I told
I'm
you.
actually disappointed in both of y'all as black people.
I'm
That y'all
ready to
let
go.
them, that y'all let them make this place this cold. I'm waiting on a penguin to come walking out this motherfucker. This is some real white people experience studio stuff. This never happens. Yeah, you go do Jay Leno. You looking at Jay Leno like, nigga, are you?
Mr.
Do you live in an
Freeze?
igloo?
He's turning it down. So yeah, okay.
So,
You warming it up.
so you did that?
Yeah, no.
Where you from? Alaska? No. Okay. Anyway, so hear me out.
Okay.
What I'm speaking to, I understand that people are going to consider you couples goals when you're uploading all of the beauty and the magic of your couple. Whether you're married, you're dating, you're single, you got a child, you got a family. Some people will look at that and go, oh my God, that's couples goals. But what I'm saying is today's generation, we are all being robbed of the reality of what it takes to be in a successful marriage because they won't post the conflicts, the issues, the arguments, the disagreements, the insecurities, the stuff that every couple deals with. They're just gonna post all the good shit. They want to post the Lambo truck, the red bottoms, the Chanel bags, the Nobu dinner in Malibu. They want to post the perfect makeup, the hair, the couples, the smile, the veneers. Everything looks picture perfect. Yeah. And yet they ain't even sleeping in the same room.
It's the highlight reel.
Right? They've been sleeping in different rooms for the last 2 weeks because the issues that they have are still unresolved. So in my mind, this is me, and this ain't for everybody. I would rather have someone to say, yo, they are couples goals because, man, I'm aware of some of the stuff that they've had to get through, and look at what God is still doing. Don't be inspired by the shiny building. Be inspired by being homeless before you got to the shiny building. And let's talk about the challenges of what it is to keep the shiny building, to keep the full staff, to talk about the fact that you couldn't pay all the overhead and the bills this month because you had a slow month. How do you get through that? Stop selling me on being a billionaire. Tell me about all the other stuff
Right.
Because that's how I learn. That's how I go into it and not feel blindsided. Because what happens is, if you keep selling niggas on the magic of marriage, they're gonna be motivated by what it appears to be.
Right.
And no one loved me enough to say, hey man, if your
Get
wife
married.
ever get breast cancer, and she get down to 110 pounds and she got to go through chemotherapy, the image of the woman that you fell in love with is going to look very differently.
Right.
But are you going to be able to love her through all of those treatments? And she does not look the same way that she did since y'all got married. You didn't know that she was going to get breast cancer. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Now, this is uncomfortable. But ask your grandmama, did your grandfather cheat on her? I know y'all celebrating 50 years of anniversary and everybody's here with the grandbabies, everybody's smiling. Did your grandmama get cheated on? Because this was long before social media. She decided to love that man through it all. That is how they got to 50 years. Not just because we fell in love 50 years ago. We didn't have no health crisis. We didn't deal with losing a child. We didn't deal with trying to get pregnant multiple times and then she finally got pregnant.
Right.
There's things
Life
that
happens.
real couples have to go through in life before they get to celebrating 60 years of marriage. And that's the stuff that I think is, for one, irresponsible. For people to continue just highlighting the good stuff and not shedding light on life that be lifing and the stuff that you got to get through. That's all.
Chris, what
you're
do you
not
consider a couple
celibate for
goals?
30 years for a reason and you finally found love and got married. Tell us about why you decided to be celibate for 30 years.
Yeah.
You said what?
Both of y'all, tell me what is couple goals?
I would say couple goals is, I always respected the couples like Denzel and Pauletta who they're okay with publicly saying, like, it hasn't always been easy.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
There were
Capricorn.
moments where I did not like you.
Capricorn.
There were moments where I did not want you.
Right.
There are moments where I fell out of love and fell back in love, and we had very real issues that we worked through. And I think a part of being married, a part of having a family, a part of making the decision to spend your life with one person is that person that you look at every day will be a very different person next year.
Yeah.
So their feelings will change.
Got to reinvent the bedroom.
Everything will change. And so can you imagine if they change by the year, can you look at where they will be in 10 years? That'll be a completely new human that you have to relearn all over again.
Yeah.
They might not even like the same things.
Right.
Why should they?
And so how can you, there is no perfect marriage. So in my opinion, there is no necessarily, there is no couple goals because
No two
I don't
couples
want
the
to be
same.
like, I don't want to have the same marriage as anybody. I want to take the lessons that I learned from everybody and curate my own special thing. And I hope that when somebody looks at me, they don't want to have the same exact thing that I have. The same way that I don't look at his career and want the same exact career that he has had.
Other people's success is just to show you what's possible. Other people's marriages and relationships be like, you know what, man? I hope that I could find the vibrations of what that is. Look at the class and sophistication. Look at how she adores him. She loves him. Look how they love each other. You could be inspired by the curbside appeal.
Yeah.
But in most cases, you're not going to ever go home with that couple and see what they're actually working through.
That's why I like the show Black Love. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black, oh my gosh. I absolutely love it. I hate that
took
they canceled
off.
it. Yeah, they canceled
they
the
took
show.
it off the air because they don't want people to learn.
I know, man, I learned so
They
much.
just want people to keep going viral over breakups.
Yeah, I've learned
Black
so
couples
much.
that are married for 30 years don't end up on 20 magazine covers, but you'll end up on the covers as soon as you file for divorce.
As soon as you file for divorce.
My boy Tyrese and Chris in the building.
Yeah. I got to tell y'all a quick story, too. To hold hands with what my son just said about Denzel, who is both of our heroes.
I love him.
There was a guy, I'll leave his name out of it, and he was married almost 25 years, literally in love with his wife. And then it was a holiday weekend in New York, and it was a tragedy because his wife's mother and sister both died in an accident in the middle of a snowstorm.
Oh my gosh.
And he said his wife literally became a totally different person. And she never went back to being the person that she was. And he had to make the decision to love her through it all. You know, that Jesus Christ love is, I'm gonna love you from where you are.
I got
Right,
paid.
so I'm gonna love you. You know, people these days in immaturity, they say, "Hey, man, I love you when things get better for you." No, I'm messed up right now. Can you love me from where I'm at? You know, like I ain't got it all figured out, but I got potential.
Yeah.
Right, and I want to throw this last thing out there for all of the, you know, specifically to the women who pride themselves. I find from listening to conversations, you know. I went through a breakup and I'm gonna stay single until I'm healed. You wasn't healed before your relationship.
That's true.
You wasn't healed before you got married.
Yeah.
You're never gonna be healed. If anybody knows the Lord Jesus Christ, it's probably gonna be Bishop T.D. Jakes.
I love him.
But he's still trying to figure out who God is every single day because it is an ongoing journey. It's a never-ending journey. Visions, ideas, dreams, ambitions. Who is my person? Who are my friends? What is my tribe? What am I supposed to think? What am I supposed to know? You're supposed to go the rest of your life trying to figure that out. Actually, I'm going to tell you something that's really crazy. I've been around the wealthiest people in the world who have figured it out, and they're fucking miserable. They're bored out of their minds, because they got nothing else to do, nothing else to achieve, and everything that they wanted to figure out, they figured it out, and so there's nothing about their life that's stimulating, and they become suicidal.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
That you made a point right there.
That's crazy.
You want to go the rest of your life looking for the pivots, looking for the moments where you can say, oh man, I did that, man, let's go do that now. And it's not that you're bored, because it's not that you're not content with all that God has done and all that you've accomplished, the way your bank account look. There's more to do.
Yeah.
There's always more to do, especially if you wake up breathing. It's always something else for you to
Man,
do.
I'm telling you, these sheikhs and royals I've been around in the Middle East, man, in their palace, they got 600 cars outside, and they're depressed, sad.
Right. Yep.
It's like, why are you sad and depressed, bro? Bro, it's like, if I want it, I get it. My watch,
They're
the rich
bored,
meal, the car, the plane. Bro, it's just like, man, it's like, what else is it to life, bro? I have it all, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because
So
you don't have
Tyrese,
it all.
would you get married again?
Absolutely. Quick.
Quick. You said quick.
Quit.
Oh, quick.
Sorry, quick.
Oh, quick.
Quick.
Quick. Like,
Yes.
what's quick? Like, because I was just telling Tig, like, that wasn't Tig, that was somebody else. So, like, how quick or how soon do you think you can marry somebody without actually knowing them? Knowing them.
Listen, I don't really
can't
have.
wait
I
for
don't,
this answer.
I don't.
Because we've had this discussion before, like,
can't wait.
how quick, how soon
You
is too
can't-
soon?
I don't want you to put no words in my process.
No, this is a
'Cause
teaching
I
moment for
don't,
me.
no, I don't marry people that I don't get to know.
Right, but you said quick. What's quick?
Quick is,
Given the right set of circumstances.
yeah,
Okay.
quick means like when I feel the butterflies in my stomach. See, sometimes you can meet somebody and they can literally feel like, what took you so long to get here? Because this feels way too familiar for it to be brand new.
Okay.
I'm not, we grown.
Right, yeah.
Okay, got you. So, we grown.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on with it, Tyrese.
We just had sex, and there's nothing about the sex that we just had that feels like the first time.
No.
That's when you know.
That's when you, oh.
That's when you know. And it ain't sex. I'm talking about the familiarity,
connection,
the
yeah.
connectivity.
Yeah.
Sex, that's you know, you get to that. I'm talking about, damn, I'm sitting across from you. What took you so long?
Where you
Something
been?
feels so familiar. We're getting to know each other, but every time you say something, it's like, I already know that. I feel like I know you.
Okay.
That's when you know.
Okay.
But you still got to talk and get to know
Right.
the person, and then you move them in 3 weeks, and then you get married.
Oh God.
I'm just
You
playing.
doing that, Chris?
Please don't do that. Oh my God.
I was just playing on the last part.
Oh my
Not
God.
3
you were
weeks,
not
4
playing.
weeks.
That's what you said. It's quick. Oh. So 4 weeks?
No,
Oh
he
my
lied.
no,
gosh.
4
That
weeks,
boy lied.
5
No,
weeks.
Really?
Listen, quick
Okay.
get you out of here on these last two things.
Yeah.
What Wildflower, sir?
No.
Wildflower was amazing.
Thank you, sir.
Took a
It
classic and made it a classic.
Wow.
How about that?
Wow. Praise
Say that.
God.
Say that.
Praise God.
Where's the Marvin Gaye situation? Lots of people had lots to say about your national anthem singer, and the appearance of, or the contrast or comparison to Marvin Gaye, as this Marvin Gaye project
Wow.
is in the air, if you will. So where are we at with the Marvin Gaye?
There's no
thing?
Marvin Gaye project in there. It's only Teddy Pendergrass.
You're right.
Oh,
Teddy
Teddy
Pendergrass.
Pendergrass.
Yeah.
So
I remember you had the viewing at your house.
I
and
don't want to be Marvin.
No.
I don't model what I do and what I sing after Marvin. I come from the raspy voice community. I'm Eddie Levert, Teddy Pendergrass. I'm Gerald Levert. I'm KC from Jodeci. Did you hear that?
I like you growled.
Did you hear that? It scared the shit out of me.
Yes.
It was just, turn them off.
I knew that was next.
Not this. This is the other verse. Turn them off. I don't really know if we can motivate them to turn it off with that other approach.
So
So yeah, I you know, so it's well, this is what I'm gonna do. Y'all gotta make me a promise that if I show y'all something, where my phone at?
Where is it? You just had
My
it.
phone. Anybody got my phone?
I think he on the
I
phone
seen
with it
somebody
outside.
walking up to me, filming me on my phone. Was that my phone?
You had it. You had it in your hand.
you gave it to him to
You
execute
had
a
it
phone
in your
call.
hand.
Oh, Steve Rohr. Oh,
Steve.
okay. So y'all got to make me a promise, because we got to go to this other interview and we don't want to piss nobody. We trying to be
I know.
professional.
Professional.
Professional. Is that my phone?
No.
That is not my phone. Steve Rohr, sir.
Hey, you had the screening in your house like a couple of years ago.
What's that?
With the Teddy Pendergrass thing. I came with shocking them. So that's nice.
No, we had a screening of the documentary.
The
Can I get my
documentary,
phone
right.
real quick? Give it to the give it to the Alaskan right here. Canadian.
Not the Alaskan.
Because he like it so cold in here.
Oh yeah.
Leo the Alaskan.
Leo cheeks are turning red.
What's his name? Leo?
Leo, yeah.
Leo the Alaskan. Shit, man. It's like Penguin Tigger. Jesus. And you got your knees out too? Why you doing this to my man? Walking pneumonia.
They not ashy though.
I ain't saying nothing about his knee because he grown. When you grown like Tigger, you could do whatever you want with your knees. I'm talking to you. I'm saying you ain't that age yet where you could just come out that early with your knees out.
So what are you planning to show us?
I'm about to show y'all something that I want y'all to talk about when I walk off.
Okay.
Okay. Nobody has ever seen this, and nobody understands what they don't understand because you know it's just the world we live in. It's like, oh man, what you out there doing? Everybody wants you to explain everything, but watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, watch this. He hasn't even seen this yet. Now, when we walk off, I want y'all to tell them what y'all just seen.
Oh, wait a
I want y'all
minute.
to go into details about what you just seen. We're not even gonna talk. I'm gonna let y'all talk about it. Oh, y'all
Let
can't
me
see
see.
it. Hold on, y'all can't see it. What's that? Does that outfit look familiar?
It
L.A. Rams, facial hairs. Was I not wearing this when I sung the anthem?
You were.
Okay, now watch this. Watch
Is the
this.
volume up or down?
Volume is up.
No, we can't hear it. Oh yeah. That's what you up to? That's what you're up to?
Oh, so you went straight from straight?
I like that.
She's faced the hardest time.
Okay.
Many times her eyes fought back to tears, Lord, Lord.
Okay.
And when a youthful world
When is this available?
was about to fall,
Okay.
For just for us.
Y'all gonna put a date on when they can
I
get it?
know. A day this year, next year.
That's why the camera's facing this way.
Wait a minute. So,
Available for y'all.
okay, but they hear it. So next year,
They can hear it. It's on streaming platforms right now.
When can they see
Wildflower
it?
is out
when
now.
can we see it? Yes. Pick it up.
I'm always trying to look out for it.
But you can't give us a teaser like that.
Selfish and embrace this shit for yourself.
You can't give us a teaser like that and expect. Don't do that.
Well, send it
Don't
to
do
me.
that.
He just asked me about my face.
I know.
And I want.
Pick the mic up, Tyrese.
That's all they hear.
Right.
Kevin Hart.
We got an exclusive. So that's what you're up to. So this year, next year,
He ain't gonna tell you.
2026.
He
It's
gonna
coming-
keep telling this.
couple-
He ain't
couple-
gonna tell you.
Something.
He gonna tell me about this soundtrack that attached to 1992 though.
The soundtrack
Okay.
for 1992 was crazy.
Okay, good.
Snoop Dogg, YG, E40, Too
Nice.
Short. A new rap group that's killing them out of the West Coast called John Doe. It's a bunch of new artists that nobody has ever heard of, but beast, all savages from my team and my world, been writing and producing with me forever, and now I'm just literally setting them up to where it's about them fully.
Nice.
1992 soundtrack is a complete savage. Beautiful Pain, no skips, 20 songs on this double album about my divorce, about me finding love again, about the topics that we talked about, minus the Aquarius.
Oh, not too much now. Because you know what? You have to make a song about us. Because now, well, I mean,
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is she
I just
still
want to be
talking about
I just
Aquarius?
want to be included.
Change seats with me.
No, don't do me.
Chris, since you're in the closing seat, what else?
Okay,
Why
let me
you
get that mic.
laughing?
What else you
Why
got
are
coming up,
laughing?
Chris?
Oh man,
Don't do
I
that
have
to me.
I have
Talk
some
to
very
me.
special projects coming down the
Yeah,
pipe.
talk about your love for Aquarius, because that you emotion.
Yeah,
How
I
much do
love-
you
Don't
just
do-
love
don't love
Aquarius?
First of all, don't do
I
me.
love Aquarius.
Thank
See?
you so
That's
much.
why you
I've
needed
never
to
met
sit
one,
there.
but I love
you
them.
met me.
That's why
Yeah,
you needed to
Good
sit
thing.
there.
Okay, thank you.
So I have some special projects coming out.
Okay.
One that I'm very excited about that I produced, written, and directed by my brother Chris Brew, called Keys, which is based on a true story, a musical romantic drama
Oh, I like that.
based out of the Bay Area.
Okay.
Okay.
Hood nigga who played the classical piano.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Never seen this. People have never
Wow.
seen this.
Okay.
It's a very different movie. We put our heart, our soul, our mind into this project, and it's a very special thing.
Amen.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
love
When we gonna get that?
Ooh, next year.
it. Next year,
All right.
okay.
I like
so
it. I
sometime
like
next
it.
year we're good.
As
Next
soon
year.
as we
Next year
make
for
peace
sure.
with Aquarius, we're gonna drop it.
No, you making peace right now, so
Oh, I
don't do
made
that.
peace.
Hey,
I mean,
listen,
Don't leave
I
it.
know
Hey,
of
you're
all
supposed
the
to back me up. How you
I
gonna?
know of
how
all the
Capricorn,
Aquarius.
I know it. I'm your co-host. You gotta see me every day. You don't see him every day.
the middle. I
Y'all ain't married.
No, we're not. But I'm
He
just
ain't got-
saying.
he ain't gotta
He
stand
ain't-
with
yes,
you.
he- Yes, he does.
You ain't
No,
we are
no.
family.
You ain't
Capricorn.
arguing on behalf of our show. You arguing
I
on behalf
am.
of Aquarius.
Okay, I just
Oh,
want
you-
to.
Okay.
What?
Can y'all
you-
please
He's
just
with
give me
you.
the
He's
heads
with
up?
you.
But I'm
With-
saying, do you see
What
what I
was
have
your
to
wait a
go
minute?
through?
What
No,
was I leaving
he's
you
standing
hanging?
with you as a co-host, but
Yeah.
it ain't got nothing to do with Zodiac.
Hey, don't do that.
God, you know what?
This
This is what
is
I'm gonna do.
crazy.
I'm gonna sit like
I
this,
know.
so I can block both of
Cause
y'all.
he just,
Because
Well,
if
you-
somebody
Wait a
swing,
minute, how
I'm
did
gonna
I
get
leave you
hit.
hanging? We was talking about
cause you
Capricorn.
on his side. What do you mean?
I don't want to be the one to have to hold
Ladies and
somebody
gentlemen,
back.
this has been an
You don't have to hold me back because they don't know nothing about the Aquarius.
1992,
extremely enlightening.
Friday, August 30th.
In theaters. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Tyrese, my brother Chris. Y'all gonna see 1992 in theaters. August 30th,
Yes.
soundtrack on the way.
1992 is number one, baby. Beautiful Pain's number one. Wildflowers number one.
This guy.
Big Ticket Morning Show. Big Ticket Morning Show
I got the biggest.
With Jazzy
with
McBee.
Jazzy McBee.
Right here
It's like we
on
can feel the temperature from the igloo, man. You can hit me.
the view on a
B103.
That you gonna have.